Graph f of x equals 2 cosecant pi x. All right, this is how I graph my reciprocal functions. I kind of view this from a standpoint that this is basically the same as 2, 1 over sine pi x, right? And so what I need to do is I need to graph this guy and let this guy be my guide. Now, what do we know about this? Well, amplitude is 2, so that helps. Okay, amplitude is 2. And also, there is a pi in front of x, which means my frequency is pi. And for sine functions, if your frequency is whatever, you find your period by doing 2 pi over that whatever. And my whatever is pi, so cross out the pi's, and my period is 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw, this is a very rough sketch, so, you know, don't cling on accuracy, especially since I can't draw lines with this thing. My period is 2, so not pi's, which is why I didn't get some kind of trig graph. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now drawing out, oh, you know what? I also need these. These will help. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. So drawing out my rough draft of what this looks like. Okay, I have an amplitude of 2. I have a sine whose period is 2. So I start here. Everything repeats. Everything repeats. So I go up to 2, come back down, go down to -2, come back up. Go up to 2, come back down, go down to -2, come back up, and vice versa. So go down to -2, up to regular 2, -2, regular 2, boom. Okay, so this is like my rough sketch. Now, while I'm drawing this out, this is going to be my guide for what this cosecant function is going to look like. Anytime my graph goes through, my sine graph, my rough graph, goes through the x-axis, that means it hits 0 in the denominator for a cosecant. And when 0 is in the denominator for your cosecant, well, that, boys and girls, is a vertical asymptote. Vertical asymptote, vertical asymptote. So as I draw all these vertical asymptotes, including you, okay, the next thing that I'm going to consider is the fact that this is a cosecant function which looks like alternating parabolas. Okay, cosecant functions look like this. Usually it starts at 1 and -1, but since the amplitude is 2, these guys are going to start at 2 and -2. So my final graph is going to look something like this. Okay, alternating parabolas looking things. Okay. So again, you know, I'm not going to win any awards for the prettiest picture ever, but I allowed the sign, which is in green, to be my guide, which gave me vertical asymptotes, which gave me the final graph at the end of the day. So not the prettiest, but I did it.